name is Kyle Moriarty. I am from right here in Worcester, Massachusetts. So I've been playing for about 10 years now. Competitively all throughout. Started at first term in AM2 and worked my way up playing professionally. I went to school for physical education, and one of the classes that I took, it was called Outdoor Pursuits. And one of the classes that was part of it was disc golf. And it was taught by PDGA member number 44. That would be Davis Johnson, the first man to ever throw a lid over 400 feet. Being around him had such a certain energy, and it really hit me pretty hard, and I enjoyed it, and I ended up teaching the game to fellow college students who were also taking this class called Outdoor Pursuits. And I did it 3 years in a row. In my senior year in college, I was teaching it again, and I really said, this is a game that I want to continue to play. So instead of just at this one, week-long experience, I want to play it. So I kept going out and finding different ways to play the game, and I ended up stumbling into some tournaments. Growing up, I was always athletic and I was always involved in sports, but I was never driven to win. I was never that person until I found disc golf. And even now, I'm not driven to be the best. I'm driven to be as good as I think that I can be. But I know that within my limitations and what I can do and how much I'm practicing and what I put into this sport, that I can be really good still. But I really have decided, coming back, we can make moves here. This is a great tournament to come out and make a statement. I was down in Pennsylvania a couple weeks ago, and I feel like that was a huge statement tournament for me. Previous year, I hadn't played much, and I kind of had fallen out of the scene where I wasn't one of the top local pros anymore as people viewed me. It was like, there's a couple other guys, and this year has kind of been my welcome back, and I'm still here, people. I'm still playing, and I'm playing better golf than I ever have. It's that whole mental aspect of the game, which I translate a lot to my running background, because when you're running long distance, it's just you, and there's nothing else out there. I never ran with watches, so I was always just in my own head and figuring out, I need to push it, I need to push now. I can go faster, I can do this. So learning that kind of mental strength and learning, you have to push, you have to do this, you need to make this count. Learning those things have really helped me as far as this disc golf game, because it is a mostly mental game. And if you let it start beating you, then you're already done. There's times where your round's not going very well, and if you just give in to that and say you can be mentally weak and you've already given up on the round and you're not going to fight back. Whereas you can start off with back-to-back bogeys and still cling and fight and still scramble something together. That works well. You still have a great round. There's always potential out there to save it. Even if you have bad front nine, okay, forget about it. Let's do this back nine better. Let's improve this. Let's make this happen. Okay, that was a bad round, but guess what? There's something that I can take out of it that's a positive. I think I'm in a really positive part of my life right now. I'm happy going to work every single day. I've got a great family that's always behind me and supporting me. I don't have to really take a lot of outside stress and put it into the game. Now it's like, everything's going positive and I can focus on the shots instead of just worrying about getting out stress. So having a great mindset right now is truly pushing me to that level where I've thought that I could have been for a long time. The bright colors started in my running years because my mom, she knew that I would always go and run through the woods, and I went to college in Springfield, Massachusetts, which is not the nicest city, and being a runner, I wore them all the time, and and so my personality I wear bright shirts and I wear bright shorts, and I got all these bright socks, and now Christmas presents, my brother and his wife, they get me bright socks and bright shirts, and I enjoy it. It's fun. Because at the end of the day, like if I can look at myself in a mirror and smile and laugh at it, then I've been successful. There's no reason to not play disc golf when it comes down to it. You're outside, it's a great form of exercise, and it's a lifelong activity. And it doesn't matter whether you're young, doesn't matter if you're old, you can still pick it up and you can still find success in this game. It's something you can do by yourself, with friends, with your family. No matter what your circumstance is, you can always find a place in this disc golf world where you fit and you find success. You start playing, you know how many strokes it takes you to do this one hole. Maybe you just want to improve on this one hole. So you go out and every round you're like, all right, this is the day I'm going to take a 3 on this hole. This is the day that maybe I don't take a 5 on it. You can find success in every aspect. I hit a putt from 20 feet. That's awesome. Like, there's so many aspects as to this game where you can find success and get excited over it. There's no reason not to play this game. There's no reason not to love it, to enjoy it. And you see the passion that I have, that so many other players have for this game, something that I have done for 10 years and am not sick of it and will continue to play no matter what happens to my body or how broken I become or whether I can no longer throw 450 feet. I'm going to keep playing and I'm always going to enjoy it because at the end of the day, if I'm spending time outside nature, then I'm happy.